The world of television comedy has seen many legends, but few have left as lasting an impression as Benny Hill. Known for his fast-paced humor, visual gags, and cheeky charm, his show captivated audiences for decades. Yet, behind the laughter and global success, controversy slowly built, eventually leading to his downfall. What began as light-hearted entertainment became the center of cultural criticism. This story explores the rise, success, and eventual decline of the Benny Hill Show, focusing on the controversial moments that shifted public opinion and changed the fate of one of television's most iconic comedians. The rise of a comedy icon, Benny Hill's journey into comedy was not immediate or straightforward. Born Alfred Hawthorne Hill in Southampton, England, he came from a modest background. While his father managed a surgical appliance shop, his grandfather had been a circus clown, perhaps hinting at his future path. Before entering entertainment, Hill worked various jobs, including as a milkman and drummer. These experiences shaped his observational humor and versatility. His eventual move into show business came through stage work, where he gained insight into performance timing, audience engagement, and the mechanics of comedy, wartime influence, and early performance. During World War II, Hill served in the British Army, training as a mechanic and later working as a driver and searchlight operator. His time in the military proved formative, not only in discipline but also in creativity. He joined the Combined Services Entertainment Division, where he performed for troops. This experience allowed him to refine his comedic skills under diverse conditions. Performing for soldiers required adaptability and quick thinking, which later became hallmarks of his style. This period helped him develop confidence and stage presence, laying the groundwork for his future success. Transition to radio and television. Hill's first major breakthrough came in radio, where he showcased his comedic timing and character work. His appearances gained popularity, eventually opening doors to television. The transition allowed him to incorporate physical comedy, which became a defining feature of his performances. Television gave Hill a broader platform and greater creative freedom. His ability to combine visual humor with witty dialogue set him apart. These early appearances established his reputation and paved the way for his signature show, which would soon become a staple of British entertainment. The birth of the Benny Hill Show. Debuting in 1955, the Benny Hill Show quickly gained a loyal following. Its unique blend of slapstick, satire, and risque humor made it stand out. The show featured recurring characters, exaggerated scenarios, and rapid editing, creating a chaotic yet entertaining experience. Hill's mischievous grin and comedic timing became instantly recognizable. The program's format allowed for endless creativity, from parodying popular culture to crafting absurd sketches. Its universal appeal helped it reach international audiences, turning Hill into a global comedy icon and making the show a long-running success, signature style, and global appeal. One of the defining aspects of Hill's comedy was its visual nature. The use of sped-up chase sequences, playful music, and minimal dialogue made it accessible across language barriers. His humor often relied on exaggerated stereotypes and cheeky innuendos, which resonated with audiences at the time. The show's format ensured constant engagement, with quick transitions and diverse sketches. Hill's ability to play multiple characters showcased his versatility. This distinctive style helped the show achieve worldwide popularity, making it one of the most exported British television programs of its era. Changing cultural sensibilities. As the decades progressed, societal attitudes began to shift. What was once considered harmless humor started to face scrutiny. Critics argued that certain elements of the show, particularly its portrayal of women, were outdated and inappropriate. The rise of new cultural movements brought increased awareness of representation and sensitivity in media. Comedy, like all forms of entertainment, was expected to evolve with the times. Hill's style, rooted in earlier traditions, began to clash with modern expectations. This growing disconnect set the stage for the controversy that would follow. The controversial sketch. In the late 1980s, a particular sketch became a turning point. The scene parodied a beauty pageant, featuring women portrayed in a highly objectified manner. While similar humor had been part of the show for years, this instance drew significant backlash. Critics labeled it crude and tasteless, arguing that it crossed a line. The sketch became symbolic of the broader criticisms directed at the show. Public debate intensified, with discussions about the role of comedy and its social responsibilities. What once entertained millions now sparked discomfort and criticism, media backlash, and public reaction. The reaction to the controversial sketch was swift and impactful. Media outlets and advocacy groups voiced strong disapproval, amplifying the criticism. The show's long-standing reputation was suddenly overshadowed by accusations of insensitivity. Audience perceptions began to shift, with some viewers defending the humor while others called for change. This divide reflected the broader cultural transition taking place. Television networks, sensitive to public opinion and changing standards, began reconsidering their support. The backlash marked a critical moment, signaling that the show's traditional approach was no longer universally accepted. Cancellation and legacy. In 1989, The Benny Hill Show was canceled, bringing an end to its decades-long run. While the controversial sketch was not the sole reason, it played a significant role in accelerating the show's decline. The decision reflected a combination of changing tastes, cultural criticism, and evolving media standards. Despite its abrupt end, the show's impact on comedy remains undeniable. Hill influenced countless performers and left behind a legacy of innovation in visual humor. His work continues to be remembered, both for its brilliance and the debates it inspired. Conclusion. The story of The Benny Hill Show is one of triumph, transformation, and eventual controversy. Benny Hill's rise from humble beginnings to international fame highlights his talent and dedication. However, his career also serves as a reminder that comedy must adapt to changing cultural landscapes. The infamous sketch that contributed to the show's downfall symbolizes a broader shift in societal values. While opinions on his work remain divided, Hill's influence on television comedy is unquestionable. His legacy endures as both a celebration of laughter and a lesson in the evolving nature of entertainment.